Hawaii's fishing industry faces challenges from rising costs, restrictions on catches, and competition from other countries. Is that enough to change the types of fish that we'll find on tables in the future? KITV4's Paul Drews reels in the answer.
Locals like to pile up the poke, and many clamor for the catch of the day.
Ahi right now is my favorite.
Commercial fishing is a booming $60 million a year industry, but what's being done to keep it sustainable?
Before the boats head out on the water, limits are set on just how many fish can be caught.
Every year now we come up with a amount of fish in an annual catch limit, and if that limit is met, we close this season.
That's what happened with bottom fish like onaga and opakapaka. Overfishing closed the season early in 2007 and 2008. Now other ocean species are in danger because of their popularity on our plates.
Big eye overfishing in the Pacific, there's too much fishing for big eye.
Hawaii isn't the only place all that ahi is reeled in, and other countries around the Pacific aren't always as eager to conserve fish stocks for future fishermen.
Hawaii alone can't solve this problem. The longline fisheries alone can't solve this problem. It takes all the countries in the region and both components of the fishery to address big eye overfishing.
Overfishing elsewhere closed Hawaii's big eye season early in 2009. But even with concerns over specific species, one industry expert doesn't see much of a change to the types of fish we'll find on our dinner plates in the future.
They'll be there in 50 years. I have very little doubt that we'll be eating more or less the same things we're eating now.
Overfishing may have some impact, but Professor Hilburn says environmental changes should affect seafood even more.
Climate change and particularly ocean acidification are major worries. And they could change things significantly. I mean, shellfish growers in Washington are already suffering from ocean acidification. Those are big issues.
He says Hawaii may still be serving up the same seafood, but what could change is where that fresh fish or shellfish is actually harvested.
Ocean fisheries are pretty well fully exploited. We're not going to be able to increase ocean production a lot, even by better, improved management. But aquaculture is growing at 8% a year.
In Honolulu, Paul Drews, KITV4 News.
Experts say one of the most noticeable changes will be rising prices for species more difficult to obtain. In September, NOAA will meet with representatives of Pacific nations in Japan to come up with plans for healthy ocean fish stocks.